Go then. Oh! Ooh. Oh! Fuck!
Trampolines. Bounce on them or wear them as trousers. This looks relaxing, doesn't it? Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's a balls package. All about balls. So where's the ball? There it is. Now let's see if we can break Dad's back.
There was this one SpongeBob.
Oh! Can you feel your feet? Ah, the impatient parasailer. That's it. Go! Go! Drag me across the beach. Chair jumping now. First one clears all the chairs. Time for the second one now. It's the balloonatics. First up, dog balloon air vent levitation confusion. How is that possible? Which is heavier, a balloon full of air or a sofa? Does that answer your question? Playgrounds. Yeah, it's a slide, mate. Ooh. There's a clue in the name. Sure you're supervised by a responsible adult. Unfortunately, don't get hit by the swing. Just to fall onto. In my day, it was tarmac.
Right, Ben Hall, come on.
Oh. A hat's not a hat unless it's tilted.
Alright, that's the driver. All the way up.
That's it. Keep going.
Top of my truck.
Now, I promise I won't say serves you right about this clip. I absolutely promise. Serves you right. Oh. Fine. Wherever he goes, he leaves a trail. Or his trousers. Whoops! Come. Now you're about to see not so much a back flip as a back flop. It's now. It's okay to smash the gear up at the gig, but not the rehearsal. Whoops. When you finish the song, bow. Don't jump. Hello. This parrot belongs to a moody teenager.
Whatever.
Oh my God, he's gonna choke.
What, no bun?
Oh my God. Chew it! Oh my God, swallow!
No, seagull.
You okay? Look at your belly. You okay?
Cough it back up, come on.
Did you know the highway for a seagull?
$72 of a penny farthing race. The main problem with these, of course, you can't. Ooh, the tender small garden, wooden fence. Oh, bike races, but hurdles.
Hello, my sumo peeps. Well, I've been asked a couple of times now if I had a tutorial on doing the frames that I guess I've been doing lately. And I guess I'll go ahead and make one because they're pretty easy to do. And of course there's a bazillion different styles, but I'll just play and show you one. And you can expound on that and do your own thing. So let's get started. First, new image. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add a second layer, and I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because I'm going to make an image in which I want to frame. So you guys just hold your horses and watch it. I'll speed it up for you. Okay, so here's the final image. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I think it's okay. I can't complain about it. So let's go ahead and build a frame for it. And you're gonna think I'm weird, but first I'll do one of those, I forget what the correct word for them is, but one of those tri-frames. We'll do one of those. And first I start with a layer of black. And this is why it's so easy. I take my rectangle selection tool, and let's go ahead and make a selection somewhere, in the middle like that. And of course, you could be very dedicated and make this real even. I am just going to do by eye. So it's probably going to be all messed up. So then we do edit, cut, and let's go ahead and do another one. Let's start this one a little bit lower. Try to bring it to the bottom here. Edit and cut. And let's try to do another one about the same height. This is where I wish I was more exacting, but I'm really not, so it'll just have to be a little off. And edit and cut. So there we have it, select and deselect. And let's say we approve of this frame. Let's go ahead and right click on that layer and select pixels. And let's run a gradient over that layer. I think a gold gradient would look good, so we'll choose gold. And we'll also choose the second, what do they call this? The linear reflected gradient. Start from about center point and pull out like that until you get something that looks like that. And select and deselect. So there we have kind of a frame that looks, has a gradient and it looks a little three-dimensional on its own. But let's go ahead and add another layer. Or I'm sorry, duplicate. Oops. Backtrack. Duplicate this layer by right-clicking and a duplicate layer. Let's take that layer and filters, stylize, dithered, emboss. You can see that sort of gives it a metallic look. I want to shrink down those dots though. And this is something you can play with. You can choose lines, waves. There's other things you can do here. I kind of like this. It took me a long time to discover it, but there we are. Choose OK. And let's go ahead and play with the blend modes. Darken, multiply. Multiply looks kind of cool. Linear burn me. Overlay. Overlay looks okay. Hard light. I think I like hard light the best. And let's take that layer and filters, stylize, emboss, just to give it a little extra texture there. Turn it down a notch. Okay. And let's go ahead and play with the opacity. Bring that down a bit. And, oop, don't like that at all. Oh, somehow I pushed the wrong button. Go back. I think that looks okay. I wonder what happens if I choose lighten. And you can see this is why, because I never really 100% plan these things, so these tutorials always go on forever. Let's go back to hard light. And let's take our opacity down a little bit more. God, I keep doing that. Let's go ahead and say we like that. Let's merge that layer down. And layer effects, bevel. Go ahead and play with the bevel, see how we like that. And I like that. It's kind of good. I keep doing that. I don't know what I keep pushing, but something keeps happening. Let's say we like that. Let's duplicate that layer. Switch that duplicated layer down below. Let's darken it. And since our light seems to be coming from the right side and over to the left, let's go ahead and pull our bottom just down a little bit. Oh, I lightened it. Let's do something weird. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Doesn't have to darken all the way, but just to give it a little extra depth. Okay, let's merge that down. And layer effects, drop shadow. And again, we want to arrange our drop shadow so that it's going in the same direction. So it should be over that way. And we'll blur it up a bit by moving this up, so it just gives it a little softness. There we have our try whatever they call it frame. We can also, if we want, filters, stylize, emboss it. God dang it. Filters, stylize, emboss it a bit more just to see if we like that. I'm not crazy about it. I guess it's okay. I'm gonna say no. Cancel. And let's go ahead and merge that down into the picture. Why? Because we are going to shrink this picture a bit, and we're going to add another little frame around it. Hold our shift key as we're bringing it down so it stays the same dimensions, or not the same dimensions, but the same orientation. And let's take the layer beneath it, and we're going to run another gradient. This time we will do silver. And this time we will run it this way, just to give it a little extra oomph. Okay. Let's take that layer, right click, free transform, And holding our shift key, we'll bring that down a bit too. Let's see where that is. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. Now, let's take our bottom layer and let's go ahead and use that gold gradient again. I think that looks pretty good. And filters noise. Add a little bit of noise to that layer just so that it gives it a little bit more of a rustic look. And I kind of like this silver gradient, but I want it to have a metal look. So I'm going to go Filters, Stylize, Emboss. And I'm really going to turn it up here so that I get a little bit of a, let's go ahead and switch that rotation. Here we go, now we're getting kind of a metal look. And let's go ahead and merge that down. Now this layer I want to give a little bit less color to. Hue and saturation. Let's just bump down our saturation a bit. Just so the picture really stands out more, although, you know, I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and leave that about like that. Let's add a shadow to our framed picture layer, layer effects, drop shadow. And as you can see here, the light is going this way because it's dark here and dark here. So we're going to, I think we'll be fine with the way the drop shadow is now. So we'll take it down a bit, blur it up a bit. And there you have it, an embossed, goldish metal frame-ish sort of thingy on a chrome frame. And it looks like a framed piece of art that we bought somewhere. You can also, if you want, filters on this wall layer, emboss that too if you wanted to add a little bit of sort of a textured wall effect, and that looks pretty good too. So there you have it. That's one way. Obviously there's a million ways you can do this. And the picture I did over the tiger, which somebody asked about, I used I basically selected my frame and then drew with the pencil all over it, and then did a triangular pattern, thinned it out, and used that to emboss the frame. Which, if you look in my tutorials under making 3D images, I think is what I called it, you can find out how to do that. So this is just one way. I hope you like it, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.